It has been a tumultuous week for one Mr. LeBron James, and it got even worse today.
Yesterday, on Monday, it was announced that for the first time in 21 seasons, LeBron James would not be listed as an All-Star Game starter in the NBA, which is crazy that it's gone over 2 decades, and the streak is finally broken.
LeBron James just endured the most brutal week of his entire career, and it ended with ESPN detonating a massive bombshell. Lakers owner Jeannie Buss is reportedly frustrated with him for the first time in 21 years. Let that sink in. LeBron wasn't voted in as an All-Star starter. Not by the fans and not even by fellow players. That's a devastating blow for someone who has owned the spotlight for 2 straight decades. And now analyst Rob Parker is openly saying LeBron should retire immediately. Harsh doesn't even begin to describe it.
So it's been a rough week for the King.
Yes, and I got a message for the King. I'm dead serious. Retire! After this season, call it quits.
So what do you think? Should LeBron call it quits after this season, or does he still have something left to prove? Drop your thoughts below. We're talking legacy, pride, and reputation here.
It has been a tumultuous week for one Mr. LeBron James, and it got even worse today when the ESPN,
Baxter Holmes,
Athletic.
That was ESPN.
ESPN, okay.
ESPN.
Great research there, Rob.
No, but you told me that she put out a statement to the Athletic.
She put out a statement to the Athletic since then.
But that's what I'm saying.
Baxter Holmes put out this 20-minute read.
Yes. So it started about a week ago. LeBron James, for reasons unknown to us, we talked about it on the show, decided he needed a 23rd season patch that only he would have for the rest of the season. It started mid-January in Sacramento, of all places. That just seemed odd. And then on Monday, it was announced that for the first time in 21 seasons, LeBron James would not be listed as an All-Star Game starter in the NBA, which is crazy that it's gone over 2 decades, and the streak is finally broken.
So what do you think? Should LeBron walk away after this season, or does he still have something left to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is about legacy, pride, and reputation.
The league did this phony patch that only you have, and we were really celebrating your 23 years in the league. It should be a worldwide patch, right? Everybody should have it on, and it should have started in October when the season started. That's when your 23rd season started. You don't want to stick around too long.
Now let's break down how everything unraveled into one of the most embarrassing weeks of LeBron's professional life. It all started when LeBron decided, for reasons that still don't fully add up, that he needed a special 23rd season patch that only he would wear for the rest of the year. Not a league-wide honor. Not a team initiative. Just LeBron creating a moment for himself. It suddenly appeared in mid-January during a game in Sacramento, and fans instantly asked, what is this supposed to be?
We find out yesterday that, of course, he didn't get voted in by the fans, but even his peers, his teammates, his NBA brethren, didn't even have him in their top 6 of Western Conference players on their ballots for the NBA All-Star Game.
It came across as strangely self-centered, even by LeBron standards. If the NBA truly wanted to honor his longevity, wouldn't it be a league-wide tribute? Wouldn't every player wear the patch as a sign of respect? Instead, this felt like LeBron handing himself flowers, flexing his own greatness, and shouting, "Look at me," louder than he has in years. Then Monday's All-Star announcement dropped, and that's when the fall became undeniable. For the first time in 21 straight seasons, LeBron did not make the All-Star starting lineup. 2 full decades of dominance ended just like that. Some fans tried to brush it off, claiming casual viewers don't watch Lakers games as much anymore. But the real pain came from inside the league itself.
In an article by Baxter Holmes published this week on ESPN.com, he detailed the feuding between the Buss family that may have led to the $10 billion sale of the team. The story also pointed out issues between Jeannie Buss and LeBron James. The article states that Jeannie privately grumbled about what she felt was James' outsized ego and the overt control that he and Clutch Sports exerted over the organization at times. Clutch represents both James and Anthony Davis. The story also said that she did not like that James was considered a savior for the floundering franchise when he arrived in 2018.
Because it wasn't just fans leaving LeBron off the ballot. It was the players. His peers. The same guys who've battled him night after night and understand the game better than anyone. They didn't even rank him among the top 6 players in the Western Conference this season. Think about that. Players who once idolized him, who viewed LeBron as the standard, now see him as past his prime and no longer elite. That isn't random hate. That's the basketball world quietly saying, your era is ending. And just when it felt like nothing else could go wrong, Wednesday arrived. ESPN's Baxter Holmes dropped a 10,000-word exposé on the Lakers' internal dysfunction, ownership tension, and even the possibility of a future franchise sale.
And it all came to a head earlier on Wednesday when ESPN's Baxter Holmes did a 10,000-word piece discussing the dynamics of the Jeanie Buss family sale of the Lakers. All anyone cared about, though, was about 3 paragraphs where it explained that Jeanie Buss had grown frustrated with LeBron for a number of reasons. Number one being that she felt like she didn't like the narrative that LeBron had chose them and he was like their savior for their franchise. Number two, she didn't like the fact that LeBron James had kind of absolved himself from the Russell Westbrook trade, even though he pushed for it harder than anybody.
Don't we remember the video of them having a powwow in his backyard?
And last but not least, she was very upset that he didn't seem more grateful that they did him a solid by drafting Bronny in the second round of the draft.
It was supposed to be a business-focused deep dive, but most readers only cared about 3 explosive paragraphs buried in the middle. The ones revealing the true state of LeBron's relationship with Lakers owner Jeanie Buss.
So it's been a rough week for the King.
Yes, and I got a message for the King. I'm
What's
dead
that?
serious. Retire after this season. Call it quits. Seriously, LeBron, is this on? I'm dead serious. The writing could not be more on the wall, right? From everywhere you go.
According to the report, tension has been building behind closed doors for a long time, but this was the first public crack. LeBron may still be the face of the Lakers, but even Buss, the woman who brought him to Los Angeles, is reportedly exhausted by the drama, the power plays, and the constant headlines following him everywhere. The cracks in the empire are showing, and this week made one thing obvious. LeBron's throne is wobbling. Insiders say Jeanie Buss has finally reached her limit, and her frustration stems from several key issues. First, she hates the narrative that LeBron chose the Lakers and saved the franchise. To her, that story disrespects decades of Lakers greatness and makes it sound like the team was irrelevant before LeBron arrived. Buss reportedly believes no player, not even LeBron, should ever overshadow the Lakers' historic legacy. Second, she's still furious about how LeBron handled the Russell Westbrook trade disaster. Everyone remembers that viral clip of LeBron and Westbrook hanging out in LeBron's backyard before the deal, talking like a dynasty was forming. When the trade imploded and became one of the worst in franchise history, LeBron distanced himself and let others take the blame. Buss hasn't forgotten. Not at all. And then there's the biggest sting. Buss was reportedly disappointed, even insulted, that LeBron didn't show real gratitude after the Lakers drafted Bronny James in the second round. Everyone knew that pick was done as a favor, not because Bronny was NBA ready. Instead of appreciation, LeBron acted entitled, like it was owed to him. That didn't sit well with the front office. So let's recap. In one brutal week, LeBron rolled out a vanity patch that felt desperate, got snubbed by fans and players in All-Star voting, and now faces reports that the Lakers owner herself is fed up with him. That's a triple blow no superstar wants. And that's when Rob Parker stepped in and said the quiet part out loud.
You don't want to go out. Your players have told you you're an afterthought. The fans, the Laker fans voted. Because guess what? Luka got 1.5 million more votes than he did when he was in Dallas last year. And guess who got 1.5 million less votes? LeBron James. So the Laker fans are out there voting and they still didn't vote for you. The players didn't vote for you. The fans didn't vote for you.
Parker went straight at LeBron's pride, saying, the writing couldn't be clearer. He pointed out that LeBron's own peers have spoken. Players didn't vote for him. Fans didn't vote for him. Even Lakers loyalists turned their backs. Parker dropped a devastating stat. Luka Doncic gained 1.5 million more All-Star votes this year, while LeBron lost 1.5 million. That means Lakers fans actively chose not to vote for LeBron while still supporting other players. That's not apathy. That's rejection.